It's about to get real. So, welcome to a new episode of the TherealDru Podcast, man. Episode 2. Appreciate everybody that's returning. And for my new viewers, welcome. They don't call me the Real Drew for no reason. Everything we're going to say on here is going to be facts-based. But yeah, we're going to get straight into it, man. We're going to get straight into it. First topic is going to be Joe Smith. If you don't know who Joe Smith is, he was a former NBA basketball player. He was born and raised in Norfolk, Virginia. Also College Player of the Year at Maryland in 1995. He was also the first pick of 1995's draft. It's a little background about him. Let's speed up into today's time. He's having issues with his wife. Some things I feel like should have been kept behind doors. Apparently, his wife, Keisha Chavez, also known as Jasmine Pendavis, she, in my opinion, she's a character, man. She's ruining that man's life. She started an OnlyFans account. She's married. Remind you, she's married. She started an OnlyFans account where they're doing adult content. She's selling it. Apparently, her and Joe have fallen on hard times, and she felt like that was her only source to get some more money. In her past, she has done adult films, etc., etc. That's where the name Yasmin Pendavis comes from. But recently, they got into an argument, and she put out her phone and starts filming their private conversation, etc., etc. It goes viral. And Joe goes quiet for a little bit after it goes viral, man. You can look the video up on YouTube, and it's a little cringy for me, so I didn't go too deep into that. But my problem was the way she handled it. She starts recording on putting their private life out there. And Joe goes on a recent interview with the Morning Hustle, and he's expressing himself on how everything went. Some people thought it was a publicity stunt. He said it wasn't. She completely caught him off guard with all this with the recording. Apparently, she had the OnlyFans account for a whole year without him even knowing, which is insane. But it's not impossible to believe, but she seems, to me, in my opinion, manipulative. She even said, the interviewers on the Morning Hustle stated that she did it to be petty, which is crazy, man. She did it to be petty and started recording them, and everybody knows. Well, he says everybody knows around him that he's a real private person. It's my opinion on that, man. The woman, I think he needs to get rid of her. Yeah, you fall on hard times, and you got married, and you knew her past, but he even said in the interview as well that they talked about that and how that was just supposed to be done once they got married. He accepted her past for what it was. He still loved her, but that was supposed to be done, and now she goes back to it because they fall on hard times. Y'all let me know y'all opinion, man. You married, y'all done discuss something, she's breaking rules. She starts recording you to embarrass you in front of the whole entire world. That topic is crazy. That's crazy, man. I want to get my opinion out there that's terrible. I wouldn't put up with it. Immediate divorce, but you can also tell he still loves her. But in my opinion, immediate divorce, we're done. Moving on from that, let's talk about your boy CJ Stroud, man. CJ Stroud is making a name for himself, and I love it because he's defeating that old state narrative of they don't produce NFL ready quarterbacks. I love it, man. So far he's averaging 283 yards a game, top 3 in the NFL, top 7 in touchdowns this season. He's tied for first place with the least amount of interceptions. Amazing. His most recent game, he had 470 passing yards and 5 touchdowns, no picks. You don't see that happen, especially in today's NFL when it's so pass heavily and interceptions left and right. That he was throwing dots. And let's be real, who are the Texans' weapons that he's getting 470 yards passing the ball? Their schemes are amazing, but he's making them schemes 10 times better. And I want the narrative about these Ohio State quarterbacks to cut it out, man. It ain't real. Ohio State can't produce a quarterback, an NFL-ready quarterback at that. So, yeah. Shout out CJ Stroud. Shout out CJ. Our next topic is going to be my Kansas City boys, and we survived that Miami offense. I want to give a special shout out to Tua Tagovailoa and Tyreek Hill on no fumbles. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. But yeah, man, that game got intense, man. Tua, it was a great game, honestly. Like, great game. We took the first half. We whooped in the first half. All our 21 points came in that first half. And then they had 14 in that third. But, we sealed it up with that last drive. Tyreek Hill came with the early fumble. Then we smacked Tua. Another fumble. We good. I'm impressed with this. Being Miami, I was nervous all week thinking about them. We did it. Patrick Mahomes, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns. Pacheco, 16 carries, 66 yards. We did our thing there. I was proud of us. And then Tua, he did his thing. He had 193 yards, 1 touchdown, and we couldn't stop the run, believe it or not. Raheem Mostert had 85 yards on 12 carries. I feel like their offense, Miami's offense, started rushing and got a little bit nervous because they were down at halftime. If they would have kept with the run game, I feel like they would have been all right. But I ain't complaining. We won. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to get up out of there. We got that dub. We out of there, man. I'm cool with it. Next topic. So let's talk about that Eagles and Cowboys game. Man. Did y'all feel that playoff atmosphere? I swear it feel like the playoffs, man. That game was intense. I almost feel like they were like giving each other so many chances to win that game, man. There was so many chances to win that game for either or. And mistake-free. Like the only turnover was when CD fumbled at the goal line for the last play, but he wasn't getting a touchdown anyways. That was sealed and delivered. But them late flags almost cost the Eagles. But that was most definitely a playoff vibe type game, man. The stats for that game. So Jalen Hurts had 207 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and Dak Prescott had 374 yards and 3 touchdowns passing. I think Dak played his butt off. That boy CD Lamb had 191 yards, 11 receptions. That boy played his butt off. I don't want to hear no more of that. Let's cut the cap. I'm going to still talk trash about Dak Prescott just because they fans are delusional. But that's a whole other subject. Dak did his thing. He get his props for me today. He most definitely did his thing. Impressive. Moving on to the next topic. Let's talk about them Clippers, man. Let's get on to the NBA. My favorite. Let's talk about them Clippers, man. So, the Big Four lost the last 2 games. This one to the Nets, the most recent one. They lost. I'm going to say this. They are in trouble only if they don't have both big men playing. They need both men. Not they game at the same time, but they need both big men. Because they got out-rebounded by the Nets. Did the Nets even have Nicholas Claxton didn't play? I think Dorian Finney-Smith was out there snatching boards. They had Royce O'Neal out there snatching boards over them. I said, man, ain't no way. Let's put like, if they ain't got no big men, they not winning. No ifs, ands, or buts. And I know it's early, but you can't lose this game where the other team has no big man. Zubac only has 10 boards. And he's like 7 foot. Everybody else is 6'9" and under on the Nets. Get out of here. They played decent. They was sharing the ball. Everybody swinging around. I think James Harden was a little too passive. Specifically on the one shot he had in the corner. He was about to shoot. Dude wasn't even nowhere near him. He tried to pump fake him, and then he gets it blocked. I think he's thinking too hard, and he's letting the media get in his head about being real passive. Harden, go out there and play your game. Simple as that. We know you're a bucket. I know you're a bucket. Go out there, play your game, man. Do your thing. Don't let the media get in your head. Russ do what he do. He had his 13, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. Kawhi had 17 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. He did what he was supposed to do. And my boy PG 13, 24.7 rebounds. However, they didn't shoot the best, but it wasn't terrible. If they would have had a little bit more rebounds, they would have won that game. They let Day'Ron Sharpe come in there and get 11 and 10 on. The defense is the problem. We all knew that was going to be in. Well, all them scores. Defense is most definitely the problem. But if they're healthy, they'll be fine. Meaning they need a big man. Mason Plumlee, they need you back. Yeah. All right, let's get on to talking about my Lakers. Oh, man. They make it hard being a Laker fan, boy. It's hard being a Laker fan. Let me say that. It's hard being a Laker fan sometimes. But we're hurt right now as well. I'm tired of hearing that, though. It's been year after year that we're injured. Right? This is now in the third. Why can't we just capitalize on the situation? We lost in our last, I think, 3 games. We have gotten whooped by the Magic and the Rockets. And we lost to the Heat. So we're 0-3 in the last 3 games. The Lakers and Heat game, that was just a good game. We simply missed that last shot with Cam Reddish. It happens. But this game to the Rockets, man, it ain't making no sense to me. People be like, man, we ain't have AD, et cetera, et cetera. If we get whooped by the Rockets without AD, boy, we are in trouble because we know AD is hurt a lot. Rockets are not no premier top team in the Western Conference. They're not competing for anything, in my opinion. They're not. It's not happening. They got a 4-3 record right now, but long term, they're not beating no Nuggets. They're not beating the Suns. The Mavericks gonna give them some work. Kings gonna give them some work. Golden State gonna give them some work. There's too many teams out there that's gonna give these Rockets some work, and they're inconsistent. They need to get consistent. But I can't talk so much trash about them because my Lakers getting whooped by them. You know, LeBron only has 18. Austin Reeves 7 points. You know, my boy D'Lo had 22. But Christian Wood, bro, you gave us a donut? Man, all right. He gave us a donut, bro. I ain't with that, man. I ain't with that. Max Christie, 4 points. I mean, it was just a disappointing game. And I ain't with it. How we going to compete? I can't keep up ruling us Lakers fans. If they doing this, how I'm supposed to convince everybody else we about to win this stuff, man? Come on, man. They got to get it together. They got to get it together, man. I'm disappointed. They frustrating me. I'm sick of it. But we'll be back. Our next couple games, we have who's on the schedule? Let's see. We have the Suns. It can go either way. We got the Suns. We beat them before. It just depends on the health, man. The health of our team. If we got AD back, I'm confident. Without AD, you see what happens. Shoot. Then we have the TrailBlazers and the Grizzlies. This is our next 3 games. So I'm counting us to go 3-0 the next 3 games. Come back, go 3-0. The lost 3 was win 3. I'm hoping that's the outcome, but we're going to see. Laker Nation, we need y'all to get together. AD has to stay healthy, man. If that boy ain't healthy no longer, hey, I might call the GM myself and tell him get him out of there. I'm sick of it. Sick of every year we relying on this man's legs. Him falling and I'm having a heart attack. He ain't about to keep stressing me out. All right. Next topic, man. Let's talk about your boy Victor Wembanyama. He played in Madison Square Garden the other day. A very subpar performance, but man, I think he got the number 1 pick. Pressure on him. And the Knicks are an aggressive team. Let's keep it a buck. His frame, Victor Wembanyama's frame, it's not built for aggression like that. He's a long guy. He's gonna finish with his length. He's not using no strength. Julius Randle's a bulldog out there. Mitchell Robinson he ain't playing. A gazelle, man. A ripped gazelle, man. Like the kangaroo off Kangaroo Jack. Dude, rip. You know what I'm saying? He ain't playing no games, no Victor. They're an aggressive team. So, my opinion, when I seen the game about to happen, I expected it. I ain't expect Victor to go crazy. He did finish 14 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists. He went 4 for 14. He also had 1 block. He also had a rough, semi-rough game, shooting at least, against the Pacers. 13 points, 3 for 12. He had 10 rebounds, though, and 2 blocks. So he's doing good. In my opinion, he's doing what he's supposed to do. It's going to take him about a year or 2 to fill up his frame. I think they're going to bulk him up a little bit, but not too much. Don't do too much because he does have long legs, and that's going to be a lot of weight on his legs. But how does he prep going forward for teams? I think every game, Victor is going to have a different approach, depending on who he's getting guarded by and who the personnel is on the other team. Because he's a unicorn. That's what he is. Dude is agile. He's quicker. He's quicker than all the bigger guards. So you put a center on him, he's going to cook him. If you try to make Victor go in the paint and get aggressive, you're probably going to beat him. So that's what teams need to know to go against him. But for him to win, he just needs to adjust his game every game. Every game, you literally got to adjust your game to different opponents. Facing a bully like Milwaukee Bucks and Brook Lopez, Bobby Portis, Giannis, bro, don't go in that paint. Unless you on like a pick and roll or you get an off-ball screen and don't go in that paint, bro. That ain't for you right now. Not right now, but you're going to get there. That ain't for you right now. But I still got high hopes for Victor. I want Chet to win Rookie of the Year just because I like Chet, man. Dude got swag. I ain't gonna cap. He got swag. He wearing the buffs and everything. I mess with Chet, man. Chet, my guy. But with all the hype around Victor, and the media pushing him out left and right, I think he owns ESPN now. They probably gonna try to give it to him, but he is a great player. I'm not gonna knock him. He's a great player, and he's different. Some they haven't seen since Chet. Chet was probably the first one. Also notice a lot of Bobo comparisons. In my personal opinion, Bobo is not as mobile as Victor. Victor also has more weight. Victor's better. Can you compare them? Yeah, because of their heights. And there's a similar skill level, but Chet is more on Victor's level. Them two are more repairable than Bobo. They said Bobo needs a chance. How many chances do you get? You're at practice. The Suns don't have a deep bench. Why aren't you playing? I don't know. Y'all make your own conclusions for that. Let's move on to the next topic, man. Next topic. I want to talk about Scoot Henderson. So, Scoot is currently injured right now. He has, I believe, a high ankle sprain in his right ankle. But before then, he was shooting not very good. He's playing 28 minutes a game. He's shooting 34% from the field. He's only averaging 8.8 points per game, 9 points, about 2 rebounds, and about 5 assists. For a third pick in the NBA, it's not great, but it's so freaking early in the season, man. People are so critical. They're the best critiques in the world, in their opinion. But you got to get this man some time to get adjusted. They done gave him the keys. That's a lot of pressure. They gave him the keys to Portland. Here you go, Scoop. Imagine somebody giving you just making you a supervisor at your job or the GM at your job. Here you go. That's the book you got to read. You going, bro, what? You may have an idea of how to do the job, but actually going out there and handling everything like that, it's a lot of responsibility for, 19 years old? That's a lot. Give him some time to adjust, and he'll be all right, man. He'll be all right. Give him some time, man. I still got high hopes for him. Rookie of the Year, I don't see it. Just because it's such a rough start, but I most definitely feel like he has all-star in his future. He reminds me of Russell Westbrook, young Russell Westbrook, man. And the dude is a freak athlete. He's built like a buff pit bull. What they call him? Them bully pit bulls, man. Dude's diesel. He can run fast, man. He run like a cheetah, man. Dude fast, bro. Built like Tyreek Hill. That's what he built like. Tyreek Hill, man. A little taller. But I got high hopes for him, man. He can work on his shooting a little bit, get more comfortable in setting his shot. He's going to be straight. Years to come, Scoot Henderson's going to be good. Yeah, man. Wish everybody stopped critiquing this man so bad. No, you couldn't even go out there and make a layup. All right. Next topic, man. Next topic. So what I want to talk about is this in-season tournament. This in-season tournament, I ain't really heard nothing good about it from anybody. I don't think nobody's really excited about it. Yeah, it's a cash reward, but they're millionaires already, bro. This reward y'all giving them is like just another check. All right, cool. Thank you. An extra check. Cool. Maybe to the regular citizens like us, myself, yeah, if I got an extra check for trying to, yeah, all right, cool. I'm gonna go hard. But for them, that's chump change. To keep it a buck, it's chump change. I think they're gonna compete like any other night. I don't think superstars ever go out there and be like, I'm taking this night off, man. Y'all can have it. Like, I don't think any of them do that. So, but I think they put this in-season tournament name on it to bring more attention. It's to bring attention in and take it off the football and everything else that's going on around. Because around this time of the year, everybody's kind of like, we seen the opening night. We don't want to watch no more until after Christmas Day. But for us regular basketball fans, we're watching basketball. It's going to happen. But they want to bring in the casuals too. They want to keep them invested. I'm going to post the brackets of the teams in their groups. In the video above, you'll see it. But yeah, man, it's a money grab, a view grab. I'm not hype about it. It's regular basketball to me. I'm excited to see basketball, period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yeah, man. So I want to give, before we wrap this up, that was the last topic. Before we wrap this up, I want to give a special shout out to my little big cousin, Anthony Milner. He is playing at Hocking Hills College, and he's put on a show. I'm watching him grow up. Like I said, he's my little big cousin. Dude's like 6'4" now. Crazy. 6'4". He made me look little. But shout out to Lil Ant, man. He's doing this thing at Hocking Hills. I'm very proud of you. When you watch this, I'm very proud of you, man. The way you carry yourself. And I love you, man. Keep doing your thing. You know, I'm with you all the way. You know, I might not make it to every game, but my heart's there. You know, and I love you, man. Keep going. He's averaging right now 13.3 points per game. He's shooting 45% from the field, 33% from the three-point range. He's averaging 2.7 assists and 4 rebounds. This is in 3 games. And like I said, he plays for Hocking Hills. Check out the Hocking College Hawks website, basketball, and you can see his stats, and also you see his schedule. Maybe you can check out his games. But yeah, Anthony Milner, man. My little cuz, man. And that's going to wrap it up for the Real Drew Podcast. I hope I gave you some guys some interesting topics to think about. And I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Word, I'm out.